Hi there, everybody. It is a beautiful Friday morning here at the Bruce Company. Temperatures are good. It's sunny. We've had some rain. But let's talk a little bit about some weather statistics, some fun facts that I looked up today, just to give you a heads up on how we're doing. We are still 7 inches below average of rainfall. So as we go forward into July and August, which can traditionally be pretty dry months, make sure that you water your trees and shrubs or perennials that you've planted this year. And I would say, given how far below we are, I would say that you'd want to make sure that you water things that maybe you planted last summer or into the fall, to make sure that they get a good soak once a week. Let's talk about the heat too, because that's been crazy. It's been up, it's been hot, it's been down and freezing. It's been a roller coaster of a year. But we did check what we call growing degree days here in the biz. It's a term that sort of measures how much heat has accumulated. And we use this to tell us when insect pests might be active, or when certain plants are blooming or animals are doing what, have certain kinds of behavior. But right now, or as of yesterday when I got the report, we are 300 degree days over the same point last year and 350 over a 30-year average. So if you've been thinking this has been a hot summer, it has been a hot summer. So let's hope that after this weekend, where we're supposed to be in the 90s again, that we moderate a little bit. One thing to remember when it gets that hot, when you have plants that are in containers, the roots will heat up much faster than roots do in the ground. So even though you might think that it's super hot and you're on a schedule of watering your things every day, and maybe your plants even look a little wilted, make sure that you test the soil. If the soil is dry, go ahead and water. But when it gets really hot and plants go a little bit dormant, they aren't using as much moisture out of the potting soil that's in the pots. So you want to make sure that you really need it. Otherwise, they could be wilting because they're too wet instead of too dry. It's just something to be aware of. Also, we have been seeing a lot of fungus this year with the humidity. Personally, my peonies are starting to show signs of powdery mildew. So if you're seeing any kind of leaf spot fungus or powdery mildew on lilacs or 9-barks or peonies or bee balm or phlox, now's the time to go ahead and get them on a spray schedule. You can use something like, this is Infuse. We have other products available. I like Infuse. It's easy to apply. This is on what we call a hose end sprayer. So you hook your hose up to this, dial it, and spray away, and the product is measured in the container. So it comes out at just the right ratio to water. Super easy to use. You'd apply it every week to 10 days, depending on the product. Please read the package instructions and find out what the spray schedule is. And if there are any things like, it's too hot, or how long you need to spray it before we get some rainfall. Those are all really good facts to know. And finally, I'm going to end by saying that it is the 4th of July weekend, and the Bruce Company will be open on Sunday, the 4th of July, but we have limited hours. Instead of our normal hours, we are going to be open from 11 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so that our associates and staff can spend some time on this Independence Day with their families. So, happy 4th of July, everyone, from all of us here at the Bruce Company.